Remember this a jungle, the top always gonna get something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only base of confusion. The institution, modern day execution.
Let me turn off the music.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win.
Alrighty. Now y'all can hear me perfectly clear, and we are gonna be going against the Eagles. I'm gonna be sending out the alrighty, gonna go ahead and we're gonna go try to try to make sure we won't get copyright, because the advertisement in the background playing, you know, what's good, whoever's watching this, thank you for checking out the stream. Alright, or see ya. Alright, we got a big game today against the Eagles. It says searching for the opponent. Alright, just sent the league, the Madden League. Shout out to Shabazz and everybody. We're gonna be going game time, so hopefully we will hear soon. And we should be waiting on our opponent. Alright, as we're waiting, what uniforms do we want to wear? What uniforms do we want to go with for this game? I think the last game I did the usual, I think the usual. I think I'm gonna go with the Bumble with this one. This one's definitely not bad. Give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna go to we're gonna go invite Blink 182 if we can find them. Never mind, he sent us an invite. Oh, sorry. So we're getting ready to head over to his game. Alright. We have to leave. Oh, never mind. He can hear me. Yo, what's up, bud? Yep, hear you loud and clear.
Are you wearing the black?
I'm gonna go with the 2005 alternate scheme. So yeah, it's pretty much black. It's pretty much black except for, like, the yellow helmets. But either way.
Okay, I just need to know if I'm wearing white or green.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I got this stream on YouTube. I hope that was okay, because I want to let people know how bad I'm gonna stomp you.
You downstairs tired right now?
Long day, bud.
Yeah, long week.
I feel you there. I feel you there. I got, after this, I'll be doing some cup or Xfinity practice up on one of my leagues. After that, I guess I get ready to play against.
We are just across the Allegheny River
Oh,
from
God.
downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City. And a few moments ago, the Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set. We're set as the Steelers.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna. Can you hear me? Okay, I think I figured out what was going on.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight,
Yeah,
probably should
I
have
had
taken
the game
knee as
audio
he
in my
only
headphones.
gets this out to the
Hopefully,
16-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go, Phillip Rivers, and bring out that Pittsburgh offense.
So the ball down to the 16
I traded him
here
for
first
I
and
traded
10.
Roethlisberger for Rivers.
First down, Rivers.
Oh.
Hit as he throws there.
I knew that was coming.
Incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
They run for the first time with Benny Snell. And
Yeah,
he's
he's
going
coming
to
off a
lose
loss.
yardage
I'm
here back
currently
to the
4-0 at
12-yard
the
line.
moment, so hopefully,
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Get the 12-yard
And this opening drive not going
Dude, I
to
had a
plan.
league
This is
race
now
last
third
night.
and 13. And now
called a
the
timeout.
Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step
I had a
aside
league
here
race
in this
right
first quarter.
afterwards, so I was very tired once I got off work. Oh yeah, so to my viewers, so
This opening
this is more
drive
than
not
just like
going to
Madden
plan.
League,
This
so
is
we do
now
have
third and
rules in this.
13.
If it's like say
From the
for
gun,
instance,
Rivers.
FB or Blink-182,
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Able to convert on third and 14. A
But
terrific
if it's
play
like
call.
what is it,
The goal for any
4-5,
offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are
5 and under,
available
then you
and
can
put
go
the ball on
for
the
it.
receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossover.
There we go.
And brought down, but not before
Don't got any
reaching
viewers,
the
but either way, this is
45-yard
going to go on
line.
YouTube.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. Just a yard on the pick.
Now, I did have
bring
one
up a
running back,
second and 9.
but yet he is currently out.
Early down stuff to put this
TJ
offense in a
Watt,
precarious
they're all
position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied
Yep,
guys in the
from
middle of this
mile.
D, has got to be priority one.
Rivers on
Yeah,
the money,
it
complete.
sucked.
And
It
he'll be
sucked
down
big
at the
time.
46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Strong
brings up
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage,
Yeah.
when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He has
Another
first
injury.
down
Come
as they'll get
on.
the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. So opening
Yeah,
drive,
offensive
third
lineman.
down, they go with a slant,
Fuller
it
is what it
works.
said.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down.
Yeah,
You
I'm
expect
an
pressure, so you want the
yeah.
ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route
that's gonna be a hold.
ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking
Phantom,
towards you. So it's an inside
Darnold.
route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Yeah, it was Fuller. Yeah, he's come back out. It's just
So
bruised
following the
ribs. I mean,
hold,
nothing
they're in a bit
major.
of a hole
So
here with a first and
I'm
20.
gonna keep him out.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Jesus,
Eagle
man,
pressure,
I couldn't
too
find
much
anybody to throw
this
to.
time.
Second
Down
down.
he goes. Brandon Graham. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After the sack on first down, Rivers throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
I mean, anybody.
And he showcases the spin, a pretty good gain before he's taken down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Fourth down now
knew what was
looming
great.
after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. So 2 third
Let's
down
see
conversions
how-
on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
He might miss it.
And that
Yep,
one's
he
not
did.
going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious
Way short,
effort,
but-
but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
It was.
Now, this was
it
a clear
me.
day
It
in
was fourth.
September. I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That O-line cleared a big hole there on that run.
That
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage,
I just got
they're
to
able
watch
get
it.
upfield, get to
There we go.
the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot,
There you go.
getting all the way down.
I literally just got done watching the 1998
Continue that trend here this afternoon. Behind the chain, second and 12.
Yeah, WWE Network. It was. That match was good. That match was good, even though Page looked so weak in that match.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there,
there,
extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Yeah, because you know Cameron Hayward was coming for you.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm taking
6-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over first and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
Oh!
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking,
I got lucky.
okay,
I'm not gonna
do
lie.
we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less than a field goal attempt for him.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Fletcher Cox.
He's definitely one of the best defensive tackles in the game.
Oh, don't worry. That's when James White
when you run against Fletcher Cox, good luck.
On second down, Samuels. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No, I traded James Conner for
every
James
team
White.
tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. That's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
On third down, Rivers.
That should have been
interference. Knocked away and
that should have been
incomplete.
interference.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
How? How did I miss that?
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10.
Alrighty.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and try and force something?
That's going to be rough in the passer.
In some jeopardy.
And a touchdown. It's Ertz.
Yeah,
all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Dang it.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
And a touchdown.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward. But they kick it here, and it's good.
Steelers, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
The first score right there.
He's the ball carrier.
Yep.
Hassan.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Eagles 7, Steelers nothing.
180, 190, 53, Mike 53.
On 2nd down, Samuels, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up.
There we go.
Because otherwise, this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down. How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
In on the tackle.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one.
Oh, come on, Washington, you had that.
Well. I could come right back at him.
James Washington.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Man, the physics, whatever that was, it's always messing up with my
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
I think
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Maybe 6 weeks, but hopefully he'll be back
Now
by
the
then.
second active leading rusher in the NFL, it's Adrian Peterson. Out across midfield down to the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a
that's-
big
that's-
way.
And
Yeah,
he's
they're
going
gonna
to be
get you on
taken
hold.
down here with a penalty
Yep.
flag on the field. Well, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive
We'll talk-
play,
we'll
a really
talk more
explosive
once we,
play that gets wiped
done
out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now Scott.
Seems like
Nine
they're
big
running
yards on
game
the
much
carry
better
there,
than
and it'll be second
they can't do
down.
anything with our offense.
Good yardage there on
Besides
first down.
the passing
Exactly
game.
what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
That's
And
gonna be
he'll go
short.
down here at the 35-yard line.
That's short. They
They'll
give it
get
to you.
3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Aaron Donald's the name most people think about at the defensive tackle position, but an All-Pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward, an absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finishes it off with a loss.
Oh, ha!
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
There's
He's got the
no...
hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Jesus.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he
Hayward, man.
goes. Cameron Hayward in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And on first and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and drop. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. Now left side on the swing pass. He's to the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
It's been a really defensive game.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
He only got one timeout
multitasker in the
remaining,
business,
right?
the coach.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Let's go.
More problems
Let's go.
here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Steelers.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Uh-oh. Waiting on... Dang it. So, with that being said, looks like we're going to have to play again. I don't know what happened. All I know is that so with that being said, looks like we're gonna have to redo another game. Yeah, really sucks, but let's just see what we can do here. I don't know why it's always doing this. Let's see if we can get here. Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to redo a new game. Like, so let's just get ready for this one. Hey, try to go easy on the language. I don't want to get suspended on YouTube for the language.
Well, wait. I'm sorry. I forgot that you
We're streaming.
Dude, do you want to back out and make a trade?
Let's go ahead and do this real quick, and we'll talk about trades afterwards. Because I want to go ahead and get this finished and get this done, and we'll talk about trades.
You don't want AP for this game?
I do want AP, but I would want to go ahead and start doing it once we get done. You know what I mean?
No, because I would rather make the trade prior to this so I can get what I want now. And you could have, alright, whatever.
Like, let's go. Let's go ahead and let's go out there and show everyone on YouTube or in the league why we're good. So.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Already.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taking about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels.
That's definitely a first down.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
You mean to tell me that was inches now?
You can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. That is incomplete.
Come on, man.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
Hey,
this time
Blake,
on
are
third
you
down.
a friend on here?
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
What's that?
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. They had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? And off comes to Peterson. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
What?
This is going to get him a 1st down.
Are you kidding me?
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Man,
You're
come
right.
on.
They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Mika Fitzpatrick.
There we go.
This across midfield and inside the 45.
First turnover of the game,
for both of these teams is going to be effective as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run.
It still scores
Love
games,
the
so it's
execution up
too
front,
early to
and the way he pressed the
tell how
hole,
it's gonna be.
absolutely perfect.
Rivers on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun, Rivers. And it's brought in by Washington. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I'm glad I got that recorded.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it wasn't
I'm
a
not gonna
time for
lie.
panic, but there was some concern
that was
because
sweet. I like that
once
game.
you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're doing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. To try again after the sack. Rivers stepping up. He's going to keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rivers, and they're going to get it. They bring him down to the
anybody to throw the ball to,
16-yard
but either
line.
way,
Brandon Graham picks
I
up
should
his
make
2nd
this field
sack
goal.
of the afternoon. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get through.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field just just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the... When you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit... gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they...
2nd and 11 now. Shotgun now for Wentz. And this
No way he didn't make that. No way.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
16 yards.
On 1st down, Wentz. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. First quarter.
Alrighty. Now we got some time. I'll go ahead and answer up these comments.
Are there comments? Are people watching?
Yeah, we got people watching.
That's exciting. Give me one moment. Talk to the people.
Yeah, I will. I will for sure. So pretty much right now, currently waiting for a dude over here to take a piss break. Oh boy. Waiting on old Mr. Piss Break over here. And then we can go and get ready. Ah man, this dude just hurry. Sounds like he's back. Alrighty, we're back, and we are...
And now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand. Put it behind you. Keep pressing forward.
Ooh, what a really good one.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll make a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, say, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
What?
Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another second.
Well, it was going to be a 10.
There's a silver lining, though. It stays second down,
apparently a legal
and they still
block
have
in
an
the back.
opportunity to pick up a first down before they have to start their downs over again.
And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11.
He's a really good tight end.
First and goal.
He's been very
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
A pickup of 2.
On 2nd and goal. Rivers.
Oh, yes.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson,
I knew that blitz was coming.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he's he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed,
I'm not gonna lie, I was afraid.
Tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
No gain on the play. Looks like
themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And a
25-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1
Pittsburgh
on
10.
EA Sports.
Philadelphia 0.
Steelers 10. Eagles nothing.
Here's 2nd and 10. First throw now for the backup car. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. The borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Now, who did you want him for?
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Sanders. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Vince Williams on the
He hasn't made much
Keep
of an
him out of the
impact
game,
in the
but
running
yet,
game
regardless
thus
of him
far.
being
After that last
I'll
run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything
if I have
going,
linebacker,
and really the
that's
offensive
78
line not helping him much.
78 or that, I will give you him.
Boston Scott, his first carry, and he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Run it, baby.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep, Ryan Switzer.
I thought
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
23 yards on the play. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Stringing that play out.
Right now,
they gave
currently
up no
the Madden
cutback
process.
You know he was trying to dart through.
We had about an hour or so. Switching channel.
Nice
Oh my
there,
God! What was that? What was
the
that?
intended target, and make it 3rd down.
But yeah, here shortly, once we get through this game,
incomplete.
Steelers
on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun,
where's the next one? We are going to New Hampshire.
That will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up with
We're going to be practicing at New Hampshire.
Starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into the playbook on their next possession.
In the comments, but yeah, we'll definitely be doing some.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Are you talking about the actual race?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
It'll be at Bristol
It
this
hasn't gone
Saturday.
particularly well for them, that's obvious.
Yeah,
in these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get
Oh,
that offense on track. The question,
So
how do they do
White
it?
Knuckle is going to be going
age-old
to
question,
New
isn't it?
Hampshire. I
And to
think
me,
all 3 series are going to be in New Hampshire
Finding
this
a way
week.
to make sure
And
your
then
playmakers
for
touch the
Ragged Racing
ball
League, another league
without
I'm
it being
in,
too
we are going to
exotic.
be at Phoenix
Meaning you don't have
this
to go
Sunday.
deep
So
down
if you
the
guys
field.
want to check out
Maybe
Ragged
hit them
Racing
on those
League,
short
make sure
passes
you guys
on the
check that out.
perimeter.
Sunday,
Make sure you
the
just
Cup
turn
race
around
at
and
8
hand
o'clock.
it to your
Be
best
sure to
runner
live on there.
and get
Not
out
only
of the
that,
way.
but at 9
Don't
o'clock,
cause
I'll
any
be in the
extra
Xfinity
stress on
race.
your offense.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
I don't know if it... 31 and yet...
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he connects.
Meridia, somebody...
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They
White
only needed 1 yard
Knuckle
on
will be
3rd
at
down. They get 10
Xfinity next
instead
week.
by going to
This
the air.
Sunday, Ragged Racing will
On
be at
1st and
Phoenix.
10, here's Carr. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he gets this one to
they better not
midfield
call me
before
for
he's
rough
brought
passing.
down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And an Eagle first down.
Alright, waiting on old Derek Beagle to make the snap.
From midfield, here's Carr.
Whoa!
And the play goes nowhere. Losing
What was
yardage
that?
back near the 40 at the 39. So that one a disaster. A big loss
Watch
there with
this.
2nd down coming up.
Oh man, that...
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Wentz. Now they set up the screen for Clement. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join
stop.
Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He uncorks it for Snead. And that will be incomplete.
Nope,
They weren't
incomplete.
scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th
The
down.
dreadlock powers
This
did
team
not
is not
help
going
at
to
all.
make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He has to be.
And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
And a
Looking
first
for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
I should have. That was a bad play. Very, very bad play.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
On 1st down, it's Scott. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
We got a minute left on the,
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Could
I
he
remember
actually
a
make
coaching
this
friend of
one?
mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame.
And it is
Take this one in
a touchdown.
for Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 4th
Real
touchdown
quick, just
on
want
the
to say
year.
a good
And
luck
the
to
Eagles
my
have cut it
teammates
back
in the
within
Cup
a
race tonight.
score.
I know you got some.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is
And a
why
missed
it's
field
such a
goal,
team
that
game,
is
isn't it?
still-
And I know it sounds really
it's gonna be a
generic. and it
6 to
sounds
10
almost
lead.
trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Ryan Switzer on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
the Steelers take over 1st and 10.
lead at
Their own
halftime.
18.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
More yards.
From the gun, Rivers. Johnson's got it complete. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Again, it's Rivers. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A Steeler first down with a pickup of 11 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. First down, Rivers. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And it's no good. Elliott pulled it.
Yes.
The score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just go.
I need to put Wentz back in. That's pretty only a 1 pause.
Yeah, no.
Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 9, Wentz, as Sanders has it poked free, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
They're turnover over the game.
Field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, and when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now to Samuels. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. 4. Now Rivers.
3rd and 6.
Ebron caught left side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it before the first down.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on.
Here's Samuels again. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
The ball carrier.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick.
Man,
more than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Ebron's got it. And stopped a few yards.
I didn't even play that. I swear to God I didn't even play that.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Phillip Rivers, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers found a way to stretch their lead. How about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Take it in at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field
All I can
position.
say is,
They'll
man,
start at the
that
32.
you had that
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
that was
right.
coming.
Don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you get...
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Staying on the ground with Samuels. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brought down. Right. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Flushed out right. And the catch made by Johnson. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm just really surprised how
for Johnson
good
that
Phillip Rivers has been in this game.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Some plays that we needed.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. And he's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
3-yard line.
On first down, it's Samuels. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Samuels, the ball.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Samuels. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
I can't pick play either. It's not let me pick play either. No. Hang on. Hang on. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Just wait. I'll take a penalty if I have to. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I am.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Better.
Now a give here to Snell. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
No, it doesn't.
Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Snell yet again. And
where's the face mask?
And that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters.
Can you hear me clearly?
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I'm going to take the easy way out on this one. Hang on.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
All thing you gotta do is try to stop me.
Would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Not really. Not really, man.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering.
All I know is that
I think it's time to call your playmakers
I should be
together.
good once we go like back to the parties. It's gotta be the game. It's gotta be.
Get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're
Yeah,
calling plays
very.
geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking for plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And see if we can move forward.
You knew that. You knew that was about to be fumbled.
Go to the playmakers. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down.
First down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with
There
a
was,
quarterback like
there was
that
no
on the
way
You
he
need
would
an
have
extra
caught
card to
that.
remind, but
I'm
you're
sorry,
running
but he
the team
wouldn't.
That you could actually maybe write this game off.
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The throw by Wentz, caught by Jackson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15.
You do realize that if I get the ball back, I can just run the clock down and waste your timeouts, right?
First down.
For the red zone now, Wentz.
No way. Come on.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz.
All right,
They'll
all
take
right.
it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
touchdown.
Zach Ertz. his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are back within a score. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. Now Wentz again. And he's got it for the two-point conversion.
Successful.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now
Just
after
remember,
the touchdown, here's Elliott
when I
on
get
to
the ball
kick it
back,
away.
I'm running that clock as much as I can.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own
No way.
30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Samuels. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. Here it's 3rd and 3.
No!
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years.
I'm sorry. I know it.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining.
I know it.
Here in this 4th quarter. Here's Jordan Berry now.
I'm following the rules,
He's
bud.
on
I'm
to
following
punt
the
for
rules.
Pittsburgh. Here's Jackson to return. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I'm still bubbling.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll
Let's
lose
go.
yardage here,
Let's
back
go.
at the 41. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And this is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Eagles 1st down.
On 1st down, Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it. Sheds off the tackle, and he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Alright, so even if you do score, there's also got plenty of clock time. I can just easily make a field goal and win the game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz.
That was not roughing the passer. No! Devin Bush.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, You can't have those kind of plays.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Wins on the give to Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
If I can...
Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
Steelers 19. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Switzer now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Switzer on the returns. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Well, that is...
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 5. Now Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he connects with Ebron. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Sorry about that. I just got a really
important yards
text
there
message.
twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well.
And after this, I guess I better get ready to drive the 24 tonight. This traffic. It's not. Can you do the same thing again?
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Thank you.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down.
Shabazz said
He could not hang
if I
on.
want to
It's
cruise a
3rd
point,
down.
I can go for it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rivers to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He finds his man Johnson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
Not again, dude. Same thing. Never mind, I guess I won't be racing in the cup race. Alright, hey bud.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I don't know.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they had, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Rivers. This will be caught at about the 6.
Rivers.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
3 at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I'll tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
6 seconds left.
Eagles.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wentz. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go to...
Boswell to kick.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're set for their 1st drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that 1st drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. First throw of overtime for Wentz. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Switzer on the return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return.
The Steelers take over
Not again, I
first
swear.
and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Jesus.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now the first throw in overtime for Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. On the handoff, it's Samuels. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
I swear. Apparently,